hop back in whenever you're ready. But as long as you're breathing, you're doing yoga. So if some of the poses and things don't feel good for you, that's totally fine. And let's do it. Let's enjoy it. All right. So how about we'll go ahead and get started in a child's pose. I'm wearing all black, which is probably not the best choice for you to see me today, but that's okay. See, is there anyone else live? No, it tells me slow connection. Sorry. All right, so sitting back in that child's pose, let the head rest towards the mat, pressing the tailbone back towards the heels, extending the hands out, plug the shoulders in away from the ears. Find the breath here, really expanding into the back ribs. Knees can be wide or narrow. And let's take this into a side stretch. Ouch, my cat is already attacking me. Let's walk our hands over towards the left, hips towards the right, stretching into the right side ribs. Letting that head relax down between the arms. Let's switch that out, taking hands to the right, hips towards the left. Letting the head go, releasing down. Expansive breath through those left side ribs. Good, and walk those hands back through the middle, floating up to all fours. Wrists over shoulders, knees under hips. Breath in as the heart lifts, tail lifts, cat or cow pose. Breath out, round spine, cat back arch. 8 times like that. In breath to lift the heart and tail. Exhale to round spine, cat back. So again, you're tipping the pelvis back and forth here. Ow, cat, ow, 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 ow. Things have changed since the last time I went live. Now I have a kitten who loves to attack me. Good. Coming into neutral here. Let's take the hands a little bit forward and circle the hips. So letting the hips come around and then back. Again, flowing with breath here. In breath to come forward. Exhale to press back. Let's switch that out. Good. And then let the tail lift over the hips. Walk the hands forward. Puppy dog pose. Let the heart melt down. Stay there to breathe. Looks like Haley's watching. Good morning. Excellent. Now plant the hands down, curl toes under. Let's send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Remember, in the down dog, you can bend the knees a lot so that the tailbone lifts. Don't worry about extending the legs because that might round your back. So keep your tailbone lifted. Press the armpits back towards the heels. Maybe bike pedal the feet a little bit. Gripping those hands down into the mat. Let's send the left leg up towards the sky. And maybe bend, stack, open the hip. Stretching through the front of the hip, through the psoas, through the hip flexor. Inhale, extend the legs, square it off, float it down. Let's switch it out. Take a breath in as you switch to the right leg. Maybe bend, stack, open the hip, heel toward your bottom. Look as if you wanted to look under the left shoulder towards the foot above you. You may not see it, but just imagine you can see it. And then point and flex, wiggle the foot. In breath, extend the legs, square it off. Exhale, float it down. In breath to look towards the hands. Exhale as you walk or step. Either walk feet forward or walk hands back. Coming right up into a halfway lift. So body's in that number 7 shape. Lengthening through the crown and through the tail. And fold, exhale. Bend your knees a lot as you fold. In breath to rise high. Extend up through the hands. And add a little side stretch here. Exhale. In breath through center. Exhale, other side. Shoulders are back and down. Coming up through the center. Swan dive down. Lead with your heart. Coming back into that forward fold. Halfway rise in breath. Exhale, bend the knees to plant hands. Step it back into your plank. Okay, so in your plank, upper body is parallel to the earth. So hips aren't drooping. Hips aren't sticking up too high. Nice and level. Once you're there, if you'd like, maybe tiptoe forward and back a few times. Okay, starting to wake up that core. Zipping up that zipper, drawing navel in and up towards the heart. Keep breathing. Nice. And then when you're ready, pause with the shoulders forward. Exhale as you lower down. You can lower to the knees first and then slowly come down. Chest lands before belly. Lifting up then into your cobra pose. Heart lifts, elbows back. Soften through the glutes here. Exhale, chin and chest down. Curl toes under. Wiggle the knees in a little bit to scoop the belly up. Take a breath in. Exhale as you press and rise up into that modified plank. And then let's lower the elbows alongside the ribs. Inhale there. Exhale to press up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to press up. Inhale to lower. Watch out, cat. Exhale to press. 2 more. Inhale down. Exhale, press. 1 last one. Nice. Send the hips up and back from here. Downward facing dog. Once you're there, shake out your tail. Wiggle out your hips a little bit. Just going to take my sweatshirt off. Hang out there to breathe. Are you feeling warm? Like I said, I got my space heater going on here. All right, so from there, let's send that right leg up towards the sky. Breath in. Exhale as you bend, stack. Open the hip. Look underneath that left shoulder. See if you can peek towards your foot. And now from there, stay there. And now bend and extend the left leg. So really dropping down into that left knee. Good. Square the hip. Extend the leg. In. Breath in here. Exhale, knee into nose. Inhale, extend it high. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to nose. Shoulders come over wrists. 2 more like that. Breath in. Exhale to round, crunching in. Last one, send it up. Exhale, bringing knee towards nose. Inhale, send it all the way up and back. Exhale, knee into nose. Step it up and through into that lifted lunge. So the hands are down. Now stay there and maybe move this around a little bit. Inhale as you lift the heart. Tail drops just slightly. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lifting heart, letting hips lower. Exhale, press and round. So kind of like a cat-cow action with the back. Good. 1 more there. Breath in. Exhale, round, pressing up through the hips. Sinking back into that lunge. Keep the left hand down, right arm opens up. Exhale, hand to frame foot. Let's look at the back foot. Step it down, so you're going to plant it into the mat. Arms rise, stand all the way up. Sink into your warrior 2. Knee is stacking over ankle. Shoulders are down. Looking over the right hand in front of you. Breathing here. Let's take this right hand palm up, sweep it back, reverse. Keep sinking into the lunge. Again, drawing that navel in and up towards the heart. Shoulders plugged down. Hands back out into a T. And let's sweep left arm up and over. Right elbow comes down to the knee. Again, sinking into the lunge here. Really long from shoulder to fingers. And then from hip to foot. So super long here. Maybe a couple circles with the arm. Nice. Sending that arm way back up. Breath in here on the exhale, nice and strong. Let's sweep through those a few times. Inhale, coming into a reverse. Back through center. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, coming through to center. Exhale, reverse. In breath to the middle. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, rising up through the center. Exhale to reverse. Keep sinking into the lunge. Breath in here. Exhale into that side angle pose. Let's come back into neutral and cartwheel the hands down to frame the foot. The back foot's going to pivot. We'll come off of that heel. Step this back, meeting the other foot. Back into plank. You can go right into your down dog. Or again, if you'd like, maybe if you tiptoe forward back. Breathing, knees tiptoe forward, lower to knees, breath in, exhale, lower down halfway and hover. So pausing there into a little tricep hover here, and then lowering all the way down. Chest lands before belly. in breath to come up into your little cobra. Again, keep the glutes soft here, building strength through the back instead of clenching through the glutes. Keep the jaw soft, lower chin and chest. Curl toes under, scoop that belly up, lift through the low belly, take a breath in, exhale to press into that modified plank with the knees down. Let's do a few more of those push-ups here. Looks like Miranda's watching. Good morning, Miranda. Let's do a couple lower as you inhale, exhale, press. Inhale to lower, exhale, nice and strong. Inhale to lower, exhale, super strong here. Let's do 2 more. Don't forget to breathe. We want to use the breath to support that core. Curling toes under, send hips up and back, downward facing dog. Again, wipe it out or shake it out. Like pedal the feet. Lovely. All right, ready from here? Let's take that left leg high. Keep the hips square to start with, really stretching through the heel. And then exhale, bend, stack, open hip. Look under the right shoulder towards the left foot above you. Imagine you could see it above you. It's kind of hanging out there. Maybe point and flex the toe a little bit. Good. And then stay there. You could square the hip off here if you need to. And then let's bend and extend that right knee. So really bending deeply into that knee. Keep breathing. Feel those arms building strength here. Nice. Let's extend the legs, square it off. Exhale as you come into that crunch. Inhale, send it up and back. Exhale, knee into nose. Inhale, send it up, keeping hips square here. Exhale, knee into nose. Inhale as you rise. One last time, crunch it way in, rounding through that back. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee into nose. Step it up and through this time. Give that leg a little boost to get there if it needs it. And you're in your high lunge here. So from here, let that back knee press back. So you're pressing through that back heel. Shoulders are still down. Maybe you'd like to move this around. Remember, we did kind of that cat back. So lift the heart, breath in. Exhale, round spine. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale to press and round. So finding that cat-cow action through the back here. Maybe a little movement through the pelvis. Nice. Sinking back into that lunge. This time maybe float the left arm up into that little twist. If you have blocks here, this is a good place to rest that bottom hand on. And let's take that hand back down to frame the foot. Look at your back foot, plant it down. You're going to open this up into that warrior 2. I'm going to switch sides so I can see you. But you can stay right where you're at. A little sniffly here today. All right, good. So shoulders are down, looking over that front hand. Knee is stacking over that ankle. Pause here and breathe for a moment. And when you're ready, let's reverse. So sending that left arm up and back. Keeping that tailbone pointed down. So you're not arching in the low back any extra. It's a little more of a side stretch. Keep sinking into the lunge. Breathe. Shoulders are pressing away from the ears. Nice. Come back into that warrior 2. And now exhale, elbow down towards the thigh. Top arm reaches, side ankle pose. Inhale to sweep this up. Exhale to reverse. Inhale through middle. Exhale, side angle. Coming up here. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, back to the center. Inhale as you sweep it up. Side ankle pose again. Plug the shoulder in. Good. A few more times. Again, using your breath pace so you're flowing with your breath, with the movement. Good. Nice and long through that side body and that side angle. Nice. Warrior 2. When you're ready, hands come down to frame the foot. Pivot off of that back heel and step this back. Either go right into your downward dog, or again, maybe you'd like to plank with a few more of these little tiptoes. Maybe letting the knees come forward, lower slow, breath in here, exhale to lower into that hover. Pause and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, chest before belly. Lift through the heart into your cobra. You can press up a little more if you like. I like just a little mini cobra. That's plenty for me. Go ahead, let the chin and chest rest. Curl toes under, scoop that low belly, take that full breath in. Exhale. Strong through that core into that modified plank. Let's do 3 more push-ups here. Inhale to lower. Exhale to press. One last one. Nice. Send those hips up and back. Last down dog. Shake it out. Wiggle out the tail. Maybe adding a little twist by taking the feet wide, bend the knees, maybe left hand towards the right ankle, twist a little bit underneath here, plug the shoulder in, switch it out. Left right hand to left ankle. Good, and then hands come back, lower to the knees. Find your way into a seat. Maybe a couple shoulder rolls. Maybe arms reach, breath in, seated side stretch, keeping the hips and the sit bones down into the earth. Good, and then let's dip this down and just walk the hands through the middle, finding your side stretch over on the right. Lovely. Let's walk those hands to the middle. Pause in a fold here if you want to fold over the legs at all. Pause and breathe into the back. Nice. And then walk those hands in. Let's take the hands pointing towards the hips and then just lift up through the heart. Like a little back bend. You can walk the hands back just slightly if you like. But just expanding into the heart. Nice. And then chin into the chest. Hands to knees. Feel free to pause here and do meditation. I'll probably do about a 10-minute meditation myself, but if there's any other movements you'd like to do, or maybe you'd like to rest in a child's pose or in your shavasana or your reclining restful pose. So from here I will close out by just pausing for a moment of gratitude, maybe thinking of something that you feel grateful for today. See a beautiful sunrise rising today, so maybe being thankful for this new day that's upon us.